Contrary to common stereotypes, many women have robust sexual desires, but once they become wives, these desires often go unfulfilled. As a result, it's not uncommon for married women to seek satisfaction outside their marriages when their intimate needs remain unmet. However, they must be cautious about choosing a partner, as a misguided affair could lead to marital disaster. You may find yourself in a situation where you suspect a married woman is attracted to you, but you want to be sure without risking any harm to her marriage or your reputation. If you observe several of the signs listed below, you can gain confidence in your assessment that a married woman wants to sleep with you. But before we begin, if you're new here, please subscribe the Woman Signals channel to get more valuable insight about dating and relationship advice. Now let's get started. Number 1. She flirts with you. In a committed marriage, one would typically expect a woman to reserve her flirtatious actions for her spouse. However, when you notice a married woman engaging in flirtatious behavior with you, it's a clear sign that she's developed an attraction. Moreover, if her advances become particularly bold and aggressive, it strongly suggests that she's not only interested but also contemplating the possibility of pursuing a romantic or physical connection outside her marriage. These actions should be seen as red flags and require careful consideration and respect for the boundaries and consequences involved. Number 2. She's always complaining about her husband. Another revealing sign is when a married woman frequently vents her frustrations about her husband to you. When she goes into detail about her intimate life and how her husband isn't meeting her needs, it raises eyebrows. It's important to consider her motivation for sharing such personal information. One possibility is that she's seeking emotional support and a sympathetic ear. However, it's also possible that she's subtly hinting at her dissatisfaction and possibly looking for an alternative. It's essential to approach this situation with caution and empathy, as older married women who feel unsatisfied in their marriages may be more susceptible to outside advances. Number 3. She talks badly about her sex life. In most cases, married women tend to keep their dissatisfying sex lives private. However, when a married woman confides in you about her disappointing experiences in the bedroom, it's a clear indication that she's seeking a connection beyond her marriage. Her openness about her sexual frustrations may be her way of subtly signaling her desire for something more fulfilling. Essentially, she might be saying, "Can you provide what I'm missing?" In this situation, you could be the one she's chosen to explore a deeper connection with. Number 4. She openly talks about sex. An unmistakable sign that a married woman may want to sleep with you is when she openly engages in conversations about sex. In doing so, she may be aiming to stimulate your interest. While it's possible that she's simply an open and candid individual, the question remains, why is she being so open about this topic with you in particular? It's likely because she hopes to kindle your desire for her. Number 5. She often invites you to her place. Have you ever found yourself in that uncomfortable scenario, sitting at a dinner table with a married woman and her husband, where it's evident that he harbors some level of discomfort or animosity towards you? In many instances, the husband's unease may indeed be well-founded. He might have picked up on subtle cues or observed your interactions with his wife, leading him to believe that there's more than just a platonic friendship between the two of you. His feelings of discomfort might be rooted in a genuine concern for the sanctity of his marriage. So play your cards right, because while he's at work, you might end up banging his wife on the same table. Number 6. She'll wear sexy clothes around you. The way a person chooses to dress can often convey their feelings and intentions. When a woman dresses in a manner that exudes sensuality and allure, it's typically an indicator of her readiness for intimate connection. She dons sexy attire because she desires a man's attention and is signaling her availability. Marriage often prompts women to adopt a more conservative style of dress, symbolizing their commitment to their spouses. However, if a married woman suddenly begins donning provocative outfits, especially when she's in your presence, it sends a clear message that she's interested in a deeper, potentially romantic or physical connection with you. It's crucial to observe whether she consistently puts in extra effort to look her best on the days you meet, in contrast to when she's in the company of others. If you notice this pattern, it can serve as confirmation that she has a special interest in you. Number 7. She says, "Why didn't she met you earlier?" The phrase, "Why didn't I meet you before?" is a classic and straightforward expression of regret. When a married woman utters these words or something similar in your presence, it's a clear sign that she's experiencing dissatisfaction in her married life. The honeymoon phase of her marriage may have passed, and now she's reflecting on missed opportunities and what might have been with different choices. In essence, she may be contemplating the possibility of a more fulfilling connection, possibly with you, but her conscience might still be acting as a significant barrier. From there, all you have to do is to continue building the sexual tension and you'll bed her in no time. For more info, check out How to Flirt with a Married Woman to Build Sexual and Emotional Attraction. Number 8. She makes time for you. In the realm of romantic relationships and commitments, the allocation of time often speaks volumes about an individual's feelings and priorities. A woman who is content and fulfilled in her marriage typically dedicates the majority of her time and energy to her family, channeling her focus into nurturing those relationships. However, when you observe a married woman actively making time for you and being available when you seek her company, it's a noteworthy indication that she might be waiting for you to take a step forward. This newfound availability suggests that she is open to the possibility of a deeper connection, one that extends beyond the confines of her marital life. Make sure don't make her wait too long because her time is limited. Number 9. She sends you naughty messages. Communication in the digital age has introduced a new dimension to interpersonal relationships. When a married woman starts sending you messages with a flirtatious undertone, it's a compelling sign that she's interested in taking things to a more intimate level. Typically, these interactions begin innocently enough with friendly greetings, a way to test the waters and establish a connection. As you both become more comfortable, she may gradually turn up the heat, sending increasingly suggestive and naughty messages, often under the veil of nighttime secrecy. Another tactic you might encounter is her accidentally sending you provocative pictures, adding a layer of plausible deniability. These actions are clear indications that her intentions extend beyond friendship, and she's expressing her desire for a more intimate relationship with you. Number 10. She compliments your body. When a married woman starts offering compliments about your physique, it's a rather unmistakable sign that she's been paying close attention to your physical attributes. These compliments, especially if they become increasingly bold and suggestive, serve as clear indicators of her burgeoning attraction. Her compliments may range from subtle appreciations of your appearance to more direct, explicit comments about your physique, such as praising your hot ass or something similarly forward. These remarks are not just friendly banter, they are a form of flirtation intended to convey her desire and attraction. Getting into a relationship with a married woman can lead to problems. If you decide to go for it, remember that it might not be a long-term thing. It could be temporary. But it's true that the idea of doing something forbidden can be exciting. Ultimately, the choice is yours. You can try to have a thrilling affair with a married woman, or you can decide to avoid it and keep things peaceful. Whatever you decide, be prepared for the outcomes of your choices. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like button, share your experience and comment, and subscribe for more incestful dating tips. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.